back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Mean Girls. Look at that. Now, Mean Girls is not typically a movie you'd expect to see on a poster like this. I mean, we've got 12 Angry Men, we've got Jaws, like some of the best movies of all time. And then we got Mean Girls, and you're like, Mean Girls? That's a lot of people see this either like I've never watched that movie because they think it's a chick flick, or they're like, oh yeah, that's a guilty pleasure of mine. But you know what? No, it's a proud pleasure of mine. I love Mean Girls. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and people love it for a good reason. It's not just another teen chick flick comedy. It's a really well written movie. All right. So that's why it's on this poster, because it's a great comedy and it's a great movie. So I'm going to talk about it. We watched it in English class over the past 2 days for our bullying unit. It doesn't really have to do anything. Our English teacher's just pretty silly. He's a fun guy. So we just decided to watch Mean Girls in class. Apparently we do it. His class does it every year. So here we are talking about it. It just so happened to be that it was both on my poster and we watched it in class. So the time came to watch it, so now here I am talking about it. This movie is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Almost every single scene has a quotable moment, and I'm sure you've heard one of them in your life at least. Even if you've never seen the movie, once you watch it, you're like, oh, that's what that's from. Well, that's what all these things are from. It's just one of the most popular comedies of all time, I would say. All the characters in this movie are iconic, from the principal to Janice to Katie herself. They're all just like, you gotta love them. Even the plastics, especially Regina, you're like, even though she's like the worst, you gotta love her, because it's just such a good character. And for the most part, it's a funny movie, but if you really think about it, it talks about a lot of interesting things, like how Katie goes from being such a nice girl to like the top dog and like pretty much a B word in just a year, and how much that can change. And that, I mean, that power does that to people. So it's like actually talking about like interesting, like real stuff. But for the most part, it's a very, very funny comedy, and it's not like it goes too deep. It's not trying to be a philosophical, deep movie, but it has some of those themes in them, and I'm glad they're there. Yeah, that's about it I have to say for that movie. I am going to give Mean Girls an 8 out of 10. If you have never seen it and you're just like, you thought it was just some dumb movie, it's not. It's a classic. It's one of my favorites. You gotta go and watch it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I said I was going to watch Her in the last one, but Mean Girls came up, so here I am talking about it. So yeah, in the next one I'm going to watch Her for real this time. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out. Bow, 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 bow.